Hey guys, it's Shadow. Tariq Ibn Zayid marks the beginnings of the African Kingdoms campaigns. Let's hope that this playthrough is a little less grindy than the previous one.
711 AD, year 89 of the Hagira. I begin my tale as the winds throw the sands up into a spiral, forcing the men and horses to shield their eyes and seek refuge. I cannot help but notice how the camels stand tall, undaunted. We are a people of the horse, but we have the resilience of camels as well. Invaders have swept through this land for centuries, and yet we Berbers have remained powerful and strong-willed. Despite our strength, we have only rarely ventured outside of our homeland on the path of conquest. That is about to change. A man named Tariq Ibn Zayid has sown the seeds of ambition among warriors and simple herdsmen alike. And we prepare for war. Tariq is not as other men. Once a slave, he rose to become a brilliant general. Strong, charismatic, and tactful, he is also a Berber like us. Thousands of men flock to his banner, and men who formerly shunned the thought of venturing across the sea now eagerly board the ships destined for Iberia. With Allah as my witness, I shall truthfully record the events to come, for good or ill.
Alright, here we go.
Gaze upon this fruitful land, my brothers. Our conquest of Iberia begins today!
So much cavalry. Love it, but it was also annoying having to get them all into groups. We'll just have them as heavy cavalry and ranged cavalry.
We have deserted the usurper Roderick to fight for an honorable man like yourself. His army is camped just across the ford to the northwest.
I think what we'll do is we'll send infantry in first. Try and get any pikemen forward. I believe there's quite a few pikemen part of this army. Oh wow, it was actually halberdiers. Oh, why are you going there? Oh my god, they have such crap range. Oh, maybe a fletching, that makes sense now. But they have no upgrades as well, but at least get halberdier. I barely lost anything here. I'm surprised these are still alive, to be honest. I actually think it's worth going straight for Roderick, to be honest. Like, whilst it gives them all a debuff, the amount of hits you'd probably take on the way to try and get here is huge.
We have won a great victory here today, my brothers. Let us construct a camp and seize Cordoba, the jewel of southern Iberia.
Could be giving me a ship. There we go.
A ship of villagers has arrived from Suta to help us establish a camp. To work quickly. There is no time to lose.
Your course is just. Our stable will train your horsemen, and our dock will build your ships.
Probably buy 100 food. Maybe even 200? Yeah, 200. To get to the next age a bit quicker. And those in over there, I don't really care about them too much. Weird how the Cordova is out here. Never noticed that until just then. It's, I think 2 villages is plenty. Downside to what I'm doing right now means that I can't afford more than one fishing ship. I think that's fine. I think they're busy up to somewhere over here, so I don't go too far over. Oh.
Here,
There we go.
Azul, that top.
Oh, let's get rid of that. Even though it's only one. Oh, maybe we could infiltrate them without much of a fight. I think if we can just get rid of whatever trade carts they send, that would at least weaken them a little bit. Like I'm doing anything else spectacular with that army. I just want enough to.
نزول I التاب.
For the tower. One defensive over here. This might be a little bit too close to their base. Find out in a second. Yeah, and then I'm gonna save it for a second TC. Didn't really scout back here, which is a mistake. Always just send one Hussar on its own to explore these other areas.
It seems that the visitors have scouted our position. Bolster the defenses and be prepared for enemy attacks.
I'm gonna place it here, I think, at the moment. Looks like the best position for a town center.
That top.
I don't know where else to put it right now. Also, I want to send a few to Stone at some point. Oh, Imperial Ages scenario. Want to give me to this villager? Oh, I have to bring Tariq to them. Oh, don't go into fire. Shit. I bet he knocked that from the initial army that was going to attack me. I don't know why fishing ships often just go straight for these. Oh boy, it's full of army.
We are tired of Visigoth rule, and will follow you instead.
But mistakes are made. Try and just lure everything over here. No ballistics and that. I have to try and see what I can do here. I don't really want that tower going down. Oh, they even have +2 attack and +2 defense. Jesus. This lures them away. Or you should take one of the easier to take ones. Oh, okay. Where was the other stone? Over here. No, I'll go for my fish.
Azul.
Azul verma net så good I selema.
Oh, I even have double bit juice. Okay, fire galley. He's not fishing.
Wama. Fema. That top. Akuro have. Turejmej.
Alright, start putting a few farms down.
Where's those? Abney.
Look, I did a similar strip in the previous playthrough of this mission. We're against Visigoth. They're actually landing me. They're just scouting with that. What if we just go longsword? Die already. Oh my lord.
Nakwama.
Got it.
Azul.
Lekwama.
Here.
Azul. Lejmej. أخدم تلمينا.
Azul. Abney.
I
Nakwama.
know you eventually get an extra shipment of units. I'm looking forward to that. 30 food.
Azul. Fema.
There's a wall somewhere, right?
Akuro have.
There we go. Maybe the AI already got it. Oh no, it's down here maybe.
Where's those?
Weird.
Abney.
Oh, it's literally my TC. I'm such a moron sometimes. Oh my god. Clean these up and maybe put some more fishing ships down.
Stop.
Alright, they can go do with that.
Here. Nakwama.
Lekwama.
Did I actually fish there? Weird how that. I think there's something wrong with the fish borders or something. We'll probably just end up. Oh, I actually have a swordsman there. Actually dodged. Oh, there we go. And they actually have upgrades. That'll like bring Tariq to local villages. There's like one village. Maybe there's one down here, I guess. Unlikely, but possible. Wait, why do I have so little wood income? Jeez. I have a few too many on gold. That might not be helping.
Where's those? Abney.
Putting a bunch on there.
Ali del Hadameni. Lusa Masidi.
Those worst thing here is I'm gonna have to use rams. It's like I'm underboomed. Well, in terms of food anyway. In terms of gold, I got plenty.
Nakwama. Abney. clearer. Avenay, Avenay. Where's yours?
I don't have gold mining upgraded yet. I have so much gold.
Azul.
You took my spear away from me, rude.
Avenay.
Lekwama. Sabanate.
So this is the bubble way. Could make counter units or something weird like that, but I don't see much point in making counter units. Oh, there's actually a bunch of gold over here. Interesting. I probably don't need more vills actually. Definitely more vills on food.
Sabanate.
Why are they coming here? Oh, I don't have wheelbarrow. That might explain a bit of the food shortage.
Azul. Lekwama. That's a good. Stop.
But a few too many vills.
Avenay. Azul. Avenay.
The only downside about the AI providing me with these hustlers, they're not very pop efficient. Good work.
Azul.
Oh, wow.
Jabnay.
Didn't even remotely notice that. Is that done with you? Oh, good work. Okay, these ones can come here.
Where's yours? Avenay.
Azul. Lekwama.
God, how annoying the whole water thing is in this mission.
Sabanate.
And the remaining two can go get stone. This is one of those missions that should just have been go to imp and kill your opponent. Even if it doesn't fit the time frame. At least we get Cat Ram though, that is one. Nice.
Here. Avenay. Nakwana. Azul. Avenay.
But that's not staying up, there's no way. I attack like just in case. Let's try and take whatever stone we can out of there. Where are the other golds? I think that is the last one pretty much.
Where's yours? Nick.
Azul. Jdof. Sabanate.
Ah, crap, I need more on wood.
Jdof. Sabanate.
Damn it. Hey, stop making bombs. Very rude.
Azul. Avenay.
Is that in range actually?
Avenay.
Maybe do it there.
Here.
And of course, there's more freaking shit.
Lekwama. Sabanate.
They just destroy all the buildings on the way there so they can't repop. Why are they still attacking the walls? Still a lot of buildings to pile through.
Dois, dois. Avenay.
Probably try getting a castle there, to be honest.
Azul.
Probably also need to get handcart in at some point. With their composition here, I actually would have been probably smarter to go Hammer Archer. I just saw the Huskars before and thought they'd be more efficient. Go for the Knights. Even some Skirm would be good behind there, and probably not of the Genital variety, because Genitals are kind of shit. Oh, crap.
Our great leader has been wounded. We must carry on the fight while he recovers.
That's fine. Going straight for the siege is annoying.
Azul. Tabernacle.
Wow. I'm making so many more. So annoying. Okay. I think we remasked for a little bit.
Azul.
Oh, wow. Definitely underestimated how much they'd be sending here. Does that mean stop getting freaking instant conversions? Holy crap.
Azul.
Okay, castle for the next push.
Azul.
Oh, God's sake. Everywhere I can possibly take resources, there's ships everywhere. It doesn't really feel like a mission you want to be investing too much into water, considering you can't get to Imperial Age.
Azul.
There's no way of pushing land from water in or at least no good way of pushing it in Castle Age. Is there another one that can attack that? That's annoying. 5 rams. Probably need a few more. I'm gonna make one more big push and we should be able to actually go for the castle this time. Why? You gotta be kidding me.
Come on.
Single light cub.
Reinforcements have arrived from Suta.
Oh, nice. I guess you way over the pop limit. Oh, not really actually looking at that.
Azul.
Pretty sure the AI just constantly gets infinite resources is the problem here. How was I not dead? I garrisoned them thinking that they would fire on the freaking light card. I'm so glad they did away with the whole let's just give AI fuck tons of resources thing. Every mission. There's not like playing this mission to make you appreciate that more. I'm playing this campaign, I think. Oh god, I'm losing all of these. Because I can't replace the buildings. Even with infinite resources, it's less obnoxious. They have fire towers, I forgot about that. That castle needs to go up. I'm getting raided somewhere. I might have just been these vills dying, to be honest. Alright, that should help clear up a lot of this. I just put those in there for a minute. And to put another couple of TCs down. I think you're actually really meant to take those resources on the other side. Or you can't be harassed as easily. Let's go for this one next. Maybe not there then. Maybe not there either. I can't shift you attack the buildings. ballistics in.
Dog.
Azul, clear rhythm. I stab.
Imsikim.
This is super obnoxious. Well,
I stab. I stab. Nagmama, Nick, Sikimna. Azul, Sikimna.
Imdogium. Imsikim. Lekwalar. Sabinate.
I think that one's kind of safe.
Avenay.
These infinite resource missions are just awful to play. I actually need models. Help deal with this.
Azul. Sabinate. Lekwalar. Sabinate.
Nice, rid of those. It's just so obnoxious because they keep spamming units that you know that the AI wouldn't be able to afford otherwise. Okay, I should be able to afford the ram push now. I don't even have a blacksmith anymore. Oh, goodness gracious.
I stab.
And the mill died.
I stab.
It makes such a problem that they didn't use us.
Azul. Nick, Sikimna. Nick, Sikimna. Where's those?
Lekwalar. Sabinate.
Azul. Nick,
This still gets the unfavorable task of trying to repair this. Oh boy. Forgotten how much of this lies campaign. Crap. Don't get rid of that. think the dock should have been the priority last time I was there. Get rid of this. Makes 3% less obnoxious. Probably get raided there again in a second. Definitely think I'd recommend using camel archers though, rather than going the knight's route. There's too many monks is actually the issue, I think. I'll be down soon. I like how it does such a good meat shield. Yeah. At least that's fully recovered now. That's down, that's excellent. Try and lure them to where my army is. Oh boy. Luckily Bourbonville's move faster. Get wrecked.
Reinforcements have arrived from Suta.
Oh good. I wish that would just send everything at once.
Azul.
Try and see if we can sneak some of that gold. Unlikely. I don't know any other way of completing this mission. You sort of have to just clean everything. These fire towers are just ridiculous as well. Like, why is this? Okay, these generators are just kind of taking up mob space. They're so good against ramps as well. And of course, to top it off, they put the castle on a very slight hill. That's just, yeah. Maybe P-Tots would be more effective. I don't even know why they give the AI trade cards this mission. Like, they're not using them. The AI is prioritizing every round that comes through. Typical. Send in more meat shield. Look how quickly these go down, it's ridiculous. I should use a Vil. Oh good, they're actually killing these with the towers now. Almost there. Mission's enough to give you an aneurysm, I swear. 2 or 3 hits should be enough. There we go. Mission
Cordoba
over.
is ours. You have fought well today, comrades, and by the will of Allah, we have succeeded.
And this is the first mission.
Racked by fear and treachery, the slow Visigoth forces fell easily to our agile horsemen. Thousands lie dead, and yet one cannot help but admire how the Visigoths fought valiantly and honorably to the bitter end. It is a melancholy thing to see their corpses left to the crows and wolves. As we entered the city of Cordoba, our men stared in awe at the architecture and riches on display. Now is no time for resting, Tariq tells us. There is much left to be done. "712 AD, year 90 of the Hagira. Banners billow in the wind, and the tips of spears glisten in the sun as hundreds of soldiers ride by. A horn sounds as the front of the column approaches a promontory overlooking a large, glorious city. We have reached Toledo, the center of the Visigoth kingdom. I can hardly believe my eyes at her beauty. A city worthy of a king. Tariq is determined that we capture Toledo quickly, before the neighboring cities have the chance to react. The Visigoths' heartland will be difficult to subdue. Opposing us, in addition to Toledo, are the cities of Seville, Merida, Talavera, and Guadalajara. Many of these cities date back to a time when the Romans still ruled these lands. We are not alone, however. Tariq's former master, Musa ibn Nusair, has landed in the south with a large army. If we can capture Toledo and hold it until Musa's soldiers arrive, we will crush the Visigoths with a two-pronged attack.
Oh no, I think I don't remember this one. I don't want to remember this one.
Across this river lies Toledo, the Visigothic capital. We should seize it quickly before word of our arrival reaches the nearby towns.
Honorable Tariq, our sappers have undermined all gates leading into the city, and only a broken force remains to guard it.
Strike swiftly and bring glory to the Caliphate.
Let's bring forth the siege round. Surely they could have given us drill from the Mongols or something. Takes so long for this to arrive. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff. And these pump up. Always a good sign. Alright, that's almost done. There's still more to go as well. You end up with so little arm. Like, this is not a token force, this is a proper garrison. Pull back a little bit. So I think they're lacking any upgrades here. That might be why they're like, oh, it's a token force. But they give them heavy camels against the full army of infantry. Please, please, fall. I've lost every single melee unit, as there's no Huskarls left. That's one at least. That's a few. That's one. Oh, we actually got it. And then once you've done this part, then you get to the fun bit, which is defending against every single enemy that has infinite resources. There we go.
The city is ours. Let us strike out from here and conquer the surrounding towns.
Nafmarma? Here? Avenate.
We don't start Imperial Age, that's fun. Try and get a small boom going. I actually don't know how the start should be. Do I want to start? I do. The Reliquium. Babba's got Sanctity, they even consider monk crushing. Like weird like that.
Luxa.
Azul. Sabinace. Sabinace.
They even have a lumber camp here.
Lekwamar. Sabinace.
Tariq, your ally Musa is gathering his forces at Cordoba. They should arrive to reinforce us in 30 minutes.
And those forces suck. They must be noted.
Vzdov. Sabinace. 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 Achad Deltanina.
Hafra.
Akliroha.
I think that's already fortified wall, right? Yeah, good.
Lekwamar.
Gonna need it.
Sabinace.
Try and force them to go around one or two areas.
Vzdov. Azul. Sabinace.
I have no food eco.
Vzdov. Azul. Achad Deltanina. Lekwamar. Achad Deltanina. Lekwamar.
Too far.
Azul.
That's not nearly enough, but
Sabinace.
they start somewhere.
Azul.
Sabinace.
Alright.
Azul.
Try and keep the TCs running as much as humanly possible, because I'm gonna need quite a few vills if I want to have any chance of winning this mission.
Azul. Tabernate.
Where's yours? Avenate.
There are no straggler trees in here. I think there is. This should basically goad the AI into attacking a few small areas. It really struggles with having walls in the way.
Avenate.
Okay, that's the last freedom wood I can buy for the moment. Maybe I'll buy some wood.
Where's yours? Avenate.
Okay, so hoping the AI attacks the correct area. Or areas, I should
Where's
say.
yours? Dub. Here?
The first pass is gonna need to be over here.
Avenate.
We'll need more than just the one castle to defend them. I even have Bodkin. Oh, there's a.
Where's
Wow.
yours?
Just like, yeah, come through here, why don't you?
Avenate. Fermant. Avenate. Azul. Where's yours? Avenate. Here? Azul. Come. Avenate.
That castle's almost ready to go. Where's the other stone? It's one over here. I feel like I should have been taking this stone first. That's gonna be less accessible later on.
Here?
Maybe we even.
Azul.
Messengers have informed the
You know.
surrounding towns of our presence.
Yeah.
You should prepare to meet their armies in battle.
Avenate. Here? Acclare. Avenate.
I guess we have some amounts of
Azul. Avenate.
economy now.
Azul.
Probably a point in a few seconds where I stop making vills and just go full army. No ballistics. Yeah, I think this is the point. Oh no, not whole shit thing again. Alright. Let's buy a little bit more wood. Put ballistics in. I can actually keep the build production. I'm just going camel arch for the moment. Let's get husbandry in.
Here? Avenate.
That should have been a gate.
Avenate.
Then a castle over here, and then probably one over there eventually.
Here? Here? Avenate.
Azul. 100 stone, we can build the next castle.
Azul.
Alright, next castle over here.
Where's yours? Avenate. Here?
Love how this is a side objective. Wait for Moose's army to arrive. Like, this isn't really a choice of memory. You don't have enough army to defend. Although, I am surprised that the AI's passivity so far. Wonder if they actually toned down the early attacks.
E Sabanate. Azul. Sabanate.
Azul.
Because this is not how I remember this mission at all. I'm also a lot more experienced than I used to be, so it might not be the same extremity.
Azul. Abnay.
Azul. Lekwamar. Sabanate.
One more bombs.
Sabanate.
I have a lot of gold again. Probably actually put a few on here.
Abnay.
Damn it. Close to the range of the tower.
Azul. Abnay.
Really want to put that on. Oh. Maybe the AI only attacks if you attack them. Oh, never mind, that's the first few. Took a while though.
Nakwana. Abnay. Nuk. Hafra. Here. Abnay.
Need some murder holes as well, probably.
Nakwana. Where's good?
Let's buy ourselves a third castle. I don't even want it. Or
Azul. Hafra. Nuk. Hafra. Nakwana. Here. Nuk. Nukim. Hafra.
alright. See if we can attack here.
Azul. Abnay. Nuk. Hafra.
Get rid of the castle, maybe. Come on, surely. No.
Where's good? Nakwana.
تمسكين أخذ الجميلة إيه أخذ الجميلة
نزول أبنائك
لك وما جدف لك وما لا تتخمخ ثاب الليل
Oh, why are they going here? And these refuse to pass. What the hell? Oh, he's actually repairing as well.
Where's yours? أبنائي إيه سكينة
Oh, I forgot how much I hated this mission.
نزول
أخذ الجميلة
Okay, so that feels untouchable.
ثاب الليل الزول ثاب الليل
They still going in, holy shit.
Where's yours?
There's all this army I apparently have.
جدف ثاب الليل ثاب الليل ثاب الليل
نزول سكينة
Guess at least again we get capped ram. Small saving graces of this mission. Oh, don't lure them there.
ماما سكينة
الزول يروحها
They can heal a little bit.
إيه إيه ها فرام
Alright, see if we can get it the second time. Should more patient the first time.
ماما where's yours?
Oh good, more fire towers to enjoy.
ثغتكنا أبنائي
Can explore over there. Let's get masonry.
جدف ثاب الليل
نزول ها فرام أبنائي ها فرام
What are these doing?
إيه لك وما جدف الزول ثاب الليل
I think the walling I went for this time glitched out a little bit. That's alright, Poppers. We gotta add them just garrisoned in.
إيه فاهم يروحها ثاب الليل
And Client. I mean, they're Gothic towers, so not exactly anything special. That one's gonna get deleted. Keep carouseling from there, and I don't want training from there. That's why we have so much Razzia that I can just spam all day now. Oh crap. That's oh, I kept those garrisons, I think. Oh, unit that is like just get rid of them. Oh, okay, I have to completely destroy them.
My army is ready to march, Tariq. Onwards to glory.
Alright, that's dealt with.
My engineers in Cordoba are building us trebuchets. They should have one ready for us every 10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes. That's a very short amount of time to wait. Or whatever. Oh, goody. Hostile front line.
An enemy town is attempting to build a wonder. We will stop them.
At least I don't try and build a wonder until after you've already got the trebs done. It's Cordoba.
Thank you, good sir. With the knowledge of chemistry, your ranged units will be far more effective.
Come on, it's destroyed.
Guadalajarans were fools to resist us.
Man, I don't really care about them. Unless I just get to go through. Oh, goody. Maybe I care a little more than.
Avenate. Nakwarma?
Fabinate.
Round's gonna take a while to get though. Especially they allow you to train your own trebuchets. Like, you've suffered enough at this point. Get that in just in case we need it. That would also be kind of nice. And maybe that. Honestly, it might be quicker just to try and send these three down to here. Add the trebuchets at least. Treacherous bastards, they're trading with them.
Azul. Fabinate. Vjdov.
Try and find all idle army at this point.
Lekwama. Azul.
Ah, that's right. I
Fabinate.
sectioned everything off just so that I couldn't be attacked from most direction. But it's definitely not as bad as it used to be for this mission. I have to say that much. This mission used to be horrific. Like, wait, if I'm deleting bills, I definitely don't want. Heated shot. Let's get a couple of prices in. Oh crap. I have thumb ring, do I? Yeah. One of those texts that really the game feels so much different when you have it and when you don't have. I think it's time. Oh, I think there's a holder anyway. Anyway, but I think it's time to make sure everywhere is reversible. I think it's actually time to go double gold pump as well. That's the third trap. I will send him here either way. It's so smooth. That was bad. Oh crap. All of these would attack, but they didn't.
Another trebuchet ready to aid in our conquests.
Is this the one that completely falls apart once you get rid of the wand, or is that a different mission? Probably a different mission, to be honest. We need to probably repop some of these villages we're going to be throwing to get that area secured again. He's coming already, so I can get rid of them. So much red all over the map. Even with Pyrenees feel like they're attacking slow. Oh, I misclicked. That should be enough over here. Not even that much gold here to secure. I think I'm also treating it like as if they were elite Camelot as opposed to just regular Camelotches. I didn't realize I didn't have the second gold upgrade in. Try and push this at the same time. Doesn't help that the requirements for having the city destroyed is quite a high requirement. Normally it's just like town center and castle, and the AI is pretty happy to pull it. But here it seems like every single military building counts. Actually put these in here so I have a bit of extra firepower. That one's stuck, no surprises. Once I have like 15 rams, I'm just gonna send them all in and try and get rid of some of the base. Almost done that. I choose war. Did it mean like I'll have to destroy almost every building to get blue to resign here? It's kind of insane. Okay, now any other reinforcements are gonna go here because I think I have enough over this side to destroy the city. What do we have? Not really aiming to clear this, we're just aiming to weaken it all the way.
Another trebuchet is ready to aid in our conquests.
Oh, that's the round. Hey, why are they going back? I love using rams to siege weapons. It's such a weird thing, but it's quite entertaining. And these are pathing back again. Why are you pathing back this way? Ah, these are blocking you. Put these in front. There should be rams in front, but don't know where those rams are. They're gonna be here this century or next. What are they? Oh, there's one. I don't know what happened to the other two. Oh good, Red's army's all over here.
Azul, Akhadem Janina.
Which way had seed engineers here? In range. That is.
Navlama, Avenay. Azul, Avenay.
Luckily I'm not running out of wood or anything. These. Will I let you touch it?
Stop them!
Which one? I don't know what's happening. I'm actually starting to struggle for gold now, so we'll be a little bit more cautious about spending it. Oh, I was actually gonna attack this. No.
Azul, here.
I thought he's already in position a little bit.
Avenay.
Do hour-long missions to start the campaign. Let's go. Problem is, most of the missions in this campaign are like this. If they would early die with access to trebuchet, this mission would be far less painful. one that I'd probably throw more traps away. Luckily, if I was to ever really run out of gold, I have so much, yeah. And probably this one as well. Probably be this one that dies first, the red one. But this is not too far off, honestly, either. Definitely wouldn't recommend going for purple as your main one, though. Those fire towers are just gross. Like, you have to wait for trebuchets, and the trebuchets are all on the other side of the map. Is that everything? I think that's everything that red have, and then they should be fine. And these are even guard towers, unlike the gothic ones. I guess it makes sense this to be slightly harder because it is a Spanish town as opposed to gothic. And it's the fire towers, I think that really make it tricky. Actually, this one gives you the most hassle the entirety of the game, now that I think about it. Could be that stable and then over. Thank goodness for that.
The heartland of Visigothic Iberia is under our control. Now,
GG.
The Visigoth cities did not fall easily. These people truly fight like lions. To breach the walls of Toledo, Tariq ordered the construction of 2 large armored rams with iron heads. These engines are indeed fearsome to behold. The gates of city after city crumbled before their might. A cloud of dust could be seen from miles away as Musa's army approached, laden down with the spoils of war after having breached the cities of Seville and Merida. Both armies celebrated their success with much revelry. (713 AD), year 91 of the Hagira. The meeting between Tariq and Musa was strange to witness. The respect between the two is considerable, but there is an air of competition, of rivalry. The Caliph has ordered that Tariq and Musa return to Damascus, but they refuse to be robbed of their glory. Dividing the army, Tariq strikes north, while Musa targets the city of Saragossa. Recognizing our might, a local Visigoth lord, Theodomir of Mercia, has pledged us his support. Home to a strong army and a thriving economy, Mercia will be a potent ally. However, we have a new and dangerous enemy. Pelayo of Asturias, a Visigoth nobleman, has rallied what was a fractured resistance into a formidable adversary. In his dominion in Asturias, a large army gathers, preparing to attack. If we can weather the storm that is sure to come, with blessing of Allah, we may even be able to conquer as far as Septimania.
I think this one was somewhat better than the other mission.
Our armies are poised to launch an offensive across the Ebro Valley and into Septimania. The cities of Zaragoza and Narbonne stand in our way. Let them feel the wrath of our armies.
I think we'll go heavier on stone, similar to how I did last. And protect both positions
My
with
lord,
castles.
The Ordemir of Murcia has pledged us his allegiance and promises to periodically provide us with tribute and soldiers.
Does he end up betraying you? I feel like there's a good chance that happens. I'm gonna add too many fishing ships. Alright, castle. We'll place on this side. Castle number 2 will place 6. This is a bit more defensible. Let's get these scouts working. Like, this mission's still grindy, but it's just not quite as grindy as the other ones have been. Camels out the way because they're just blocking. So husbandry. None of those upgrades that I think becomes increasingly noticeable that it's missing. I don't think there's a TC anywhere along the wood line. That's the thing.
Where's those?
That'll do it. Probably place a third castle along there. I don't know why the AI keeps trying to trade over here, it's weird. Okay, camel archers will conserve. Everything else here, I don't mind what happens to that. We get to imp, right? Yeah. Much better already. This is basically why I don't invest too much into fish in this mission. Just a few too many things to keep track of. Listics, yeah. Oh, there's a castle there. You'd have to destroy the kingdom of Asturias and stuff, but it's just kind of in the way everywhere. They're all Goths again. And one Spanish. Why are you here? You need some murder holes at some point. I'll try if they actually have trebs. Find out the hard way, I guess. I'm expecting to see a relic or two. I just realized that they might attack over here as well. Not the safest area to place. Few bombs. Oops. I was gonna get a second bill.
We offer what we can.
Oh wow. I didn't get no dollars. It's fine. I really couldn't care less about those. Yeah, how much damage ships do to buildings?
We will drive your Moorish scum from our beloved homeland. Prepare for battle.
And a few more of these on the farm. A little space actually place farms. Yeah, we're starting to get to good economy level. We can get Casper. Actually, one's out of range of that castle. That's annoying. Another small little farming area. Definitely time to start thinking of picking up. Battle? My eco started to look good. I think we'll go in from this TC. We got Anchor from over here. No, I can keep making bills for the moment. What else is the AI trying to trade here? It's so strange. Look at that does. Like It's actually attacking through the wall. I have enough. I think I'll send a few more to here. So yeah. I feel that's not gonna be too great. And of course. No space for the mills. No, thumb ring. Oh, okay, they're letting me. Man, God, these Pascals are so obnoxious. These farms are ugly, not hideous.
We offer what you can.
Azul e Achtung,
Description. I'll just get rid of this one. I'm just sending them to their death.
Azul, vermelho.
Azul,
Right, no, what if they're from here? That's annoying. It doesn't seem that I know how to use villages, so it's yeah, it's not meant to have villages. I imagine there's too much more stone in them. I've already collected a lot. So once I destroy this castle, I should be fine. Not to deal with these ones anymore. Oh, I do get some good news. Probably get my grubby camels in soon. more than get the value for it.
Where's those? Here, Azul. Abnay.
أخذ التلمينة ثاب الليل الزول أخذ التلمينة ثاب الليل
Should be able to just send these in now. Get it from here. Oh, didn't even notice I had all these. That's a sign I need to use my idle military hotkey more.
الزول
I need a few more bombs anyway.
Abnay.
ثاب الليل ثاب الليل دوره هاف ثاب الليل
Just in case I need to use a tread on this side. Okay, that goes down and this should hopefully be done. Gosh, I think all the walls stay up from memory.
The castle in Zaragoza.
Does tower stay as well, or does the tower go? Annoying because the AI is no longer a problem, but it's still in the way to actually progress. This is only a watch, I imagine if it was a keep. I'm missing anything, let's get masonry in that. I maybe try and sneak. Oh. No bombards? We offer what we can.
الزول
Oh boy. I was attacking downhill.
Nip, Sigima. Here, Nip, Sigima.
I have that them patrol in that direction. They sent me the oh they're not allied. Cool. I hope the castle is relatively easy to access. And I miss at least 3 million shots before it actually hits. For some reason I remember this being way harder to get into last time. There was like a weird winding passage. I might have tried going around rather than just directly engaging or something. come on. I lost another trap. Gotta lose that castle.
Where is yours? Azul. Here?
The reason I built that so I was like, oh, make bombard's now. Wait, I lost some of these as well. Frick me. I don't know. Oh boy. I mean, to be fair, this side doesn't matter so much anymore. We can just sacrifice it. Try and get whatever gold I can out of Oh, now I remember what happened last time I played this mission. I went through this gate rather than, yeah. Then I ended up going all the way around because of that. We can get rid of this crab. Oh, let's pull him back. Don't aggravate them again if they're not gonna finish me off. Easy enough to finish this off now. Okay, we've got the arse stuff coming. Yeah, they killed half their own stuff. That's fine, those are gonna die anyway. Amans are probably horrible for learning like the proper tech trees of Civs for late game because you never know if the Civ actually gets gunpowder or not. Just know they're missing their shots from the barracks. I can sneak. Fine, this is over. I think this is why this mission wasn't as bad as the other ones, because there's a clear objective, and even with the, I'm pretty sure, infinite res, because the objective is so clear and relatively simple to execute, there's no, it's not the same level of grindiness.
And the Ebro Valley have fallen beneath the heel of our glorious armies. But we have not achieved a complete victory. Tariq and Musa were forced to return to Damascus. And without their leadership, it will be difficult to defeat the Asturians. The future of the conquest looks bleak. I shall continue to chronicle the events ahead, though I fear that our land may fall victim to invasions and internal strife, like so many other kingdoms before us. (732 AD), year 110 of the Hagira. After many years, our people have finally found another glorious leader to follow. Seeking vengeance for the defeat of our armies at the hands of the Franks over 10 years before, Abd al-Rahman al-Kafiki has rallied our armies for another campaign. Bred on the battlefield, El Kafiki is no stranger to the ways of war. In addition to successful forays against the Visigoth, Asturians and Franks, his most recent exploit was the quelling of a rebellion by the Berber governor in Catalonia. To reach the land of the Franks, we must make a dangerous crossing of the Pyrenees. To arrive at the other side in time for spring, we will be forced to start this journey in the dead of winter. The rugged terrain is difficult for armies to cross, and our enemies will surely seek to hinder our passage. Many men will not survive the journey. I grow old, but I will make this journey through the frigid mountains, so that I might see another year of conquest.
Oh no. This mission's so tedious.
Passes through the Pyrenees are treacherous and crawling with enemy troops. You have a long and trying journey ahead of you.
Brace yourselves for frigid winds and be wary of enemy ambushes. We must reach the Allied camp on the other side of the mountains before the cold of winter claims us all.
Basically, the way to win this mission is to kite them off of the mountain. The enemies, that is. And keep the range units alive. I remember which path is better.
The Asturian fortress lies just ahead. We do not have the means to capture it. We should turn around.
Alright, oh, I have these in the wrong group. Be like a little camp here or something. I remember if it's a castle or something that you can heal in. I'm sure if it was something perfect being around.
We are nearing the open face of the mountain. Let us traverse this pass quickly, lest the cold winds sap us of our strength.
Okay, send a single assault forward, try and make sure there's no units. And if there is units, try and get them off them. Because for some reason their units don't get cold. Run the yours. This is what makes this mission so tedious. I do this for every single one of these groups of enemies. Oh! Unlike, so there's a mission similar to this in Age of Empires 3, which is far better designed, because you actually have areas where you can heal. It's more like a hide and seek sort of mission. A lot of them might have even based it off of this. Based this mission off of that one. I think with at least one of them out of the way, we should be able to just cross it. Promise if you don't clear enough of them each time, you just die. What are they doing? Don't pass back. Oh, maybe I didn't clear enough. And they count, which means their seed is attacking way faster than it should be. Like here would be the perfect point to put, oh, your units can heal. Needed a kite wall. Didn't think that was this area as well.
We have braved that horrid pass. Onwards.
Welcome to our humble village, my lord. Allow our blacksmith to upgrade your weapons.
Ah, you can heal your infantry in here, that's already have quite a few weak ones in here. Imagine speedrunning this mission would be an absolute nightmare.
The main road to the southeast is guarded by two enemy forces. We must take the mountain pass to the northeast. Another infernal cliffside pass. Pray to Allah that it is the last.
I think there's just like was one more after this, but I can't remember. And I have one Hussar there. I'm terrible at keeping my units alive. Keep going. Alright. Yeah, at least I didn't go for the main army here. Ah, let's say that. Gosh. I think I'm being too impatient. I'm pretty sure there's another blockage ahead. Problem is you can't patrol because of all the damn buildings and the only saving grace of this mission is the fact that it's over.
We have braved that horrid mountain pass. Onwards.
Downside is there's a big battle coming up ahead. And we have so little health on the units that it's like
Let us
That's
fall upon
nice.
it as walls closing in for the kill.
There's the one squad, there's a two. Oh, it's three, I just didn't see them. Bit of a careful actually. I'm gonna run out of units. Pretty fine now. There's only there's a small group after. Some of them know siege.
A final Basque ambush stands between us and our goal. Press forward and fight bravely.
That quote was late. 18 minutes isn't bad for this mission.
We have braved the cruel wintry weather of the Pyrenees. Let us make camp, eat, rest, and then continue our conquests. Good work, men.
Of which there are hardly any left. GG.
Truly, I have not endured such a trying journey in the entirety of my life. The cold and cruel winds were like nothing I have ever experienced. And the fear of enemy ambushes lurking behind every bend is enough to drive a man mad. Between the elements and enemy blades, many of our men perished on the crossing. Nevertheless, we arrived in considerable force on the other side. It is more than many hoped for. We have little time to rest and recover our strength. The Franks will not lie waiting forever. (732 AD), year 110 of the Hagira, a month since we crossed the Pyrenees. Our army advances into the heart of Aquitania, scouting the region as we move forward. Thick forests and open fields abound. We made camp near a river crossing. The Frankish army is powerful, but their cavalry cannot match ours as long as we fight on an open field. Using our mobility to our advantage will prove vital in the battles ahead. El Kafiki will risk no error. He has a score to settle with the Frankish Count Odo of Aquitaine, the warlord who smashed an Umayyad army at Toulouse 10 years ago. After such a long time, these two giants will finally meet again. The Frankish lands are divided and are no match for the organization of the Umayyad Caliphate. Capturing the city of Bordeaux will surely throw the region into chaos. Then, we will pounce on the scattered Frankish army like a cat upon a mouse. This will be the great Razzia or raid of our time. I can only pray that we are up to the challenge.
Alright, let's go. Get rid of the monasteries.
3 nearby villages supply the Frankish army with resources. We should pillage them before we set up our camp.
We have the resources to outfit a handful of extra troops, but we are otherwise on our own until reinforcements
There's
arrive.
no point in making any additional units. And the Huskarls in.
Berber horsemen approach our village!
It's actually really handy having hospitals, so. What is this bar thing?
Frankish paladins approach from the northwest. Make haste to our camp.
Very. I actually kind of like this way of raiding towns. Find back these in.
Approaches our village! We're doomed!
Freaking buildings always. The units always seem to want to engage in the building. I don't know why. I'm sure there's some sort of coding bias for units to attack the buildings or something. For range units anyway. Really, units tend to be pretty good at attacking.
Call for reinforcements at once!
Let us leave, quickly! I spot Frankish paladins approaching from the north.
They even start with a market if you were to want to really get some extra unit source for up a little bit. These aren't even on defensive. Okay, looks like I lost a couple. From memory, there's like no good place to set up a base there.
Frankish paladins are crossing the river. Flee while there is time.
Aquitanian villages have been subdued. Reinforcements are now on their way to help us establish a camp.
And you only start with 5 villages. Not a great starting amount. Also not ideal that you don't have any scouting information to start. By you meant to put the TC anyway. I think we'll do one on this side. I think I did this last time, so I did one on the one side and one on the other. They don't have enough to do a second. Market's kind of low. Good work, Paladino. I'm gonna want more than just 2 TCs. Let's do that one here. Get kills. Second TC. I kind of forgot about you. If I remember correctly, I actually stonewalled these areas a little bit. Made it trickier for the AI to attack me. You start with nothing. There's the threat of the paladin constantly looming over your shoulders.
الأقوال لك جماعة.
Azul.
إيه؟
Must be straight in the stone. Yeah, I think that's about as balanced as I can get.
Azul. أخدم تمينا.
No, we can't afford to put them straight in the stone. We don't have enough.
لك وامر. ثاب النيف.
أبناي.
Basically start with handcart. It helps a little bit.
أزول.
Okay, we'll put one on the stone.
جدف. ذهب ذجناي.
That's the other area you can boom in, right? It's amazing how annoying those leftover paladins are. They really ruin the ability to place TCs in good spots. Or safe spots, I should.
Azul. ثاب النيف. ثاب النيف. ثاب النيف.
الأقوال ما. آية تاب جماعة.
When I get enough farmers and villagers in this main production, then we can start thinking about third town center.
Azul. أخدم تمينا.
آية تاب. أزول. أبناي.
Another 200.
الأقوال ما. أبناي.
That is a long range. And that was not bad last time. Wait, well, that's a dead one. We can try and aggro all of them. The ones from here as well. Isn't annoying or anything. Looks like you.
إيه؟ آية تاب.
جدف ثاب النيف. Azul. ثاب النيف.
أزول. أبناي. أبناي.
We'll eventually get a castle out.
لك وامر. ثاب النيف.
الأقوال ما. أبناي. أبناي.
This mission though. Around this is the smartest place to put these in the first place. Now it's just targets.
سكيمة. آية تاب. آية تاب. دوز. أبناي. أزول. إيه؟ أبناي. عريض الحتمين. أزول. سكيمة.
I do soil damage to them.
جدف. Azul. ثاب النيف.
Alright, it's trying to chase them off with these. Oh, this is working. And now I need to actually go for houses. Oh. Oh no, I've got the paladins. Good thing. That thing is so annoying. Can it die already? I really care about the genitals. I need a castle over there as well. Got some house walls, oh boy. And drag them around a bit longer. They're not very mixed armies, so it's actually hard to counter them properly. But it looks like everything sort of dies to camel archers. I think I'm almost dead yet, holy crap. These ones? Okay, this is looking slightly less horrific. I don't need these anywhere. Do not allow the paladins to see that, otherwise they will start attacking. Okay, we have everything I need for the moment. I could do some more stone. Where are the stone over there they're trying to go to? Over there, I see. Them in here. Try and soften the blow slightly. I can just lure them away, that works too. Okay, next castle, probably over here. How much is elite again? 5 of wood that I don't have yet. I want crop rotation. I think it's necessary, but we might as well get it. That in. I think we're gonna see it. Use siege weapons soon. Oh yeah, it's going down fast. Germ's killing me.
Azul. Abbenay. Abbenay. Azul. Nuk Sikima.
Is that solid-ish?
Abbenay. Nuk Sikima.
Let's get some more sables now. That's the last of the easily accessible stone. However, it's very possible to get this one. Try and lure these up. Tasty bills. Shit.
Here, Nakama, Avenue.
Try and see if we can deal with those so I can expand over there a little bit. Trap. Oh my god, AI micro is actually just fucking filthy. Maybe I should start with heavy camo on this mission. I'm doing a very good job of keeping the castle alive that I need. Oh, I rested. Good point.
Azul, Avenue.
Guess we trade, I guess. That's a sock cute behind. There we go.
Avenue.
And I want to try and capture the stone over there.
Azul, Avenue. Nuk, Afra.
Such a fiesta. At least this area is pretty well protected. I didn't actually build that many more stables. Paladin respawn? I hope not. I don't think they do, but... Alright, those are dealt with.
Here? Avenue.
I didn't end up getting that relic in, did I? It's not a lot of shit they're throwing at us. That's about to go up. At least this area seems pretty safe.
الزول أخدم تلمينا.
There's still more of them, holy crap. I still need space for siege here as well. Pretty sure you don't have access to cannon galleons, but
أخدم تلمينا.
let's
أخدم
be cheeky and try either way.
جدف.
Okay, good. Well, the reseed is definitely on.
الزول إيه. تاب الليل. جدف. مقوامة.
Yeah,
جدف يتخمم.
classic.
تاب الليل.
At least my castles are in relatively good position. Warjo wants a piece of the action.
مقوامة. إيه. الزول. تاب الليل. تاب الليل.
Where'd the traps go? Ah, there we go.
مقوامة.
Use one to attack that. Oh, whoops.
الزول.
Oh no. I'm trying again.
مقوامة. إيه. تاب الليل. جدف. الزول.
Love how fast these move.
إيه. تاب الليل. تاب الليل. مقوامة. تاب الليل. تاب الليل.
The boys have some fun with Onager and Path Landing. I didn't realize I made this many traps, but it sort of works. Castle's kind of out of position. This is a good position to place a castle, piss absolutely everybody off. Yeah, as soon as it is, and I don't. And again, it's just so many freaking boats. Got another castle over here. Well, I didn't know that this position last time I played this would be so huge. I just had more. Alright. Well, they're sending it away from there. There's another traps there. He'd actually got any sendings over. I'm sure they can get around though. Find out. Good. That's a lot of gold and traps I'm gonna lose. That's pretty much every resource on the map that I have access to that I'm taking. Let's turn this side with these. Probably had a few too many traps anyway. To be 100% honest. Start creeping forward. This might be a little bit too aggro. Let's do it. I will do is near the water, but holy shit. There's no need for the air to be making this many boats. At least it's still better than the first two missions, even though it's probably more grindy. The challenge feels like it's a little more meant to be this way because it's the final mission. Whereas the first couple of missions are just like, really? You're gonna make me grind for this and it's not even that difficult, it's just time consuming. just clear through the main part of the city. Then we can just fully focus on the remaining Frankish outposts, which I believe there's one here, and possibly another one elsewhere. You can get to there. Might struggle a little bit though with the tower there. Unless he has murder holes, I think he does. I'm very surprised we didn't have murder holes. Yeah. I swear I targeted these docks ages ago. I wonder if the AI will do the classic thing where it resigns with the castle gone or not. I think that's happening for some reason. Check floor up here. Oh, on a jump. Need to replace a few of these. Oh, there's one of my traps there. Okay, that one survived. We'll send a repair villain. How many docks are remaining? Okay, it's only one or two, I think. Actually. Nope, the AI will not resign. Despite everything of big value being gone, they're gonna keep playing on. That feels more. Fortress. I'm disappointed that Fortress doesn't start with one of these in their base. Wouldn't be so bad if even a single one of these missions had an economy you could raid.
Rejoice the Lord. The heart of Aquitaine is ours.
I guess you're meant to use the amazingly quick further navy to your advantage on these missions. I don't know what it is, in campaigns I don't normally feel like playing at all. Might just be the ridiculous amounts of micro though. That in? Why not? Oh, Ash doesn't. Oh. And I forgot that that was that though. They're going all the way around to attack. Interesting. Perhaps should usually unpack over here. But... AI is nothing if not predictable. And it will not prioritize the range units with the onager. Get rid of that. Nope, onager. Oh. Ah, this is traps, jeez. Alright, let's go for the food workshops first.
Let's well, man.
Where's yours?
Oh, we're trading castles. Well, not really trading, I'm gonna lose this one. They're gonna get mine. Oh, let's stay alive. Okay. Any stuff. Let's. Try and counter the trap from over here rather than using rams. Oh, the trap. Oh boy, they're actually going for the bills. I don't really need more bills. They haven't opened that monk. Oh, there's the monk. I've been trying to get that relic for like 20 minutes now. Yeah, it's finally gonna go down. To be fair, the mission's already won though. God damn it, they're so... I don't know if this is just the improved AI, but I swear they never used to be that aware of when I place traps in weird spots. Like, in the Hindustani mission, I usually just speedrun it by rushing the monasteries with traps. Can stop the trebuchet production. Don't tell me it's the labs with low HP. That's not allowed to happen. One more hit. Nice. Oh, no, one more after this shit. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter what else happens, now that's done. That thing's over. That one's about to be finished. That one's soon after. All of the camels. Oh, they got the mob. Even when I tried getting it again, I lost it. It's fine. The trickle trap is trickle ram. That's the final military building they have on this side. There's have 3 here, and then they literally can't. There's a certain point in every AB2 mission where you almost wish you just 105 the AI, just like, okay, this is over. You've been defeated. You may be in denial, but it's over. Market, I think, actually keeps player alive. That's still there, so let's get rid of that. I do love how often I've been able to use the camel archer though in this campaign. That is the one saving grace of the mission.
Descendants of Karabakh are no match for our proud Berber cavalry. Long live the Umayyad Caliphate.
Then they get absolutely obliterated at. GG.
With the blessing of Allah, the horn announcing our success sings a loud, shrill tone that echoes over the countryside. Upon hearing of our approach, Odo's army descended upon Bordeaux, only to be trampled beneath our hooves. Another Frankish army hastened south, but was no match for our brave seasoned warriors. A bloody battle ensued, and afterwards, the Franks lamented their defeat, saying that God alone knows the number of the slain. With the Frankish army defeated, there is little standing between our magnificent forces in eternal glory as the conquerors of Europe. For centuries, history will remember us as the courageous warriors who defeated countless kings. My journey is at an end, but our triumphant army marches north to defeat one final adversary, a man who calls himself the Hammer, Martel in the Frankish tongue, foolishly believes that he can resist us. Soon enough, his feeble army will crumble and flee, just like the rest.
Thank you for watching through this playthrough of the Tariq Ibn Zayid campaign. I'll be seeing you soon with Sanjata.